Now we just need to get this thing into the computer. That didn't sound good at all. Hello friends and welcome to a new video. I know it's been a while, 2 weeks since I last uploaded the last video, but I thought over the holidays I'm gonna take a few days off, and then a few days off turned into procrastinating, and then into I'm gonna upload next week, and then it turned into 2 weeks. Anyway, now I'm back. Today we got a little bit of an operation going on, because recently I've been struggling very much with my computer. See, I have, wait 1 second. Everything about you calling. See, so when I'm editing my videos, I have a laptop from 2014, which is not the best anymore. And then down here, I have a big computer, that one. But that one, unfortunately, is from 2012. So whenever I edit a video on the laptop, Premiere freezes and crashes while I'm editing. And on the big one, it freezes or crashes while rendering. So either one is not really an option. And so currently I'm looking into buying a fancy new laptop. But since that's gonna cost me almost like 2,000 euros, I'm trying to push that investment as far out as possible. And so recently I've been researching how I could make either the laptop or the other computer a lot faster. And my latest research has found that the bottleneck in this computer, I have no idea about computers by the way, is the graphics card. So I went on the internet, looked up where it's possible to buy a used graphics card that could upgrade this one. And now in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna go meet up with a guy who's offering exactly that graphics card that could fix my problem. And he offered it on eBay local for 50 euros. For 50 euros, an upgrade for that computer would be a massive game changer. And then I can push out buying the laptop for maybe like 4 or 5 more months. So let's get ready, head out and get the graphics card. And then later it's gonna be like a big operation.
Got me going crazy, can't control it, cannot see it all, man.
So I got the graphics card now. It's like a GeForce something. I googled it. This works in my computer, or it should, and it should also be much better than the one that I currently have. So hopefully this makes a little bit of an upgrade. Let's go back home and try to put this thing in the computer. Let's hope this was worth the money. And also for all those of you who want to turn the video thing into more like a business, I always make sure that when I buy something used, like in this case, or this camera that I'm filming here, I always let them sign me a private invoice. This is a business expense, and I can deduct that from my taxes. So here it is! Now we just need to get this thing into the computer. As I said before, I'm not a computer nerd. But I do know how to watch YouTube tutorials, so I have a rough idea what to do when I open this thing. I once before exchanged hard drives there, so I've opened it before, but I'm a little worried I could screw it up. But let's try it anyway. By the way, I would have probably kept procrastinating of making a video today, but yesterday I received an email by a guy called Jonas from Switzerland who reminded me that a little while ago I said that if I ever start not uploading anymore, you should give me an ass kick. And that's what he did. So thanks to Jonas from Zurich, this video is dedicated to you. But now let's actually keep on fixing this computer issue so that I actually know if it was worth the investment. First, I'm gonna make a little bit of an exporting test to stop the time so that I know with the old graphics card how long it took. And then after that, we're gonna do that with a new graphics card as soon as that hopefully is built in and the computer is still alive. That could turn into the complete fuck up, but you'll see it. So here I just have some completely random footage. I'm gonna take a few clips of those and then I'm gonna try to transcode them to see how long that takes, because that's usually what maxes out my graphics card. Let's take this one over here. And we're gonna start. And so if you ever have similar problems, then the easiest way to check what's causing any slowdown in your computer is to go in the task manager. And then here you see that the GPU, that's the graphics card, that's what's causing the problem, because that's running at maximum speed, while the processor can handle a lot more, and also the RAM that's built in the computer can handle a lot more. Come on, faster. And it's done. 4 minutes 45. I don't want to put my hopes too high, but maybe with the new card it works in 4 minutes, and that would mean 20% faster, which in the end would save me like 10 minutes or so when I'm exporting a video. That will be a huge game changer. So next I would say we will unbox this thing here so I can show you what I actually bought here. Looks pretty fancy, right? Now the next step is gonna be shut off the computer, unplug everything, put it on the table, and then open it up. Fingers crossed nothing's gonna go wrong. Now the computer is shut down. That means that I can take this one out, open it up, and then we're gonna do our little surgery. That's gotta go. Hard drive's gotta go. Switch off the power. And off it goes. This is where we're gonna do the surgery. So let's open this baby up. So, go. This is how it looks from the inside. And what we're gonna change today is this baby right here. Oh, that's the graphics card. So do you want to get a little bit of quick explanation on how a computer functions? I looked at a few YouTube tutorials and now I kind of have a rough understanding of how everything works. This black box down here, that's where all the power comes from. This big thing here, that's the motherboard. That's where everything goes together. On here sits the processor, somewhere deep down hidden underneath that, and this is the fan to cool it. If you ever wondered what RAM is, these are these sticks here. Down from here go all these power cables, red, yellow and black. Those go all the way on the other side and then they come out back here and then they go into the motherboard and then down here in all the hard drive. A while ago I built in this SSD drive. This makes a computer so much faster. And then here I have a 3 terabyte super big hard drive where I store all my video files. And now we just have to loosen 2 screws, plug that thing out, plug the new thing in, and that should be done. So I got my handy little computer screwdriver. This should fix everything. There's like 1 screw back here that we need to loosen, and then here's 1 clip, and then we should be able to plug this one out. Let's try. Let's plug in the new one. So this one goes off. I probably need to take this thing here out. Highly scientific. That didn't sound good at all. Align this. Ah, that sounded very good. That screwdriver is not gonna cut it. I need to get a new one. Back in 1 second. This one should work much better. Okay, so we got it in. Now we gotta close this up, go back there, install some new drivers, and then test and see if it works. Please make it work. Screws. Surgery done. No idea if it's actually gonna turn on. So let's bring this one over and then try if we have some super increased editing performance on this one. Plug all this back in. Ooh, so now the moment of truth. I'm gonna power it on and see what happens, hoping nothing explodes. Nothing happening. Forgot to switch on the power. Now we're gonna try it again. Yeah, it's spinning. It's spinning. Well, that looks like 1998 resolution, but we'll fix that. I'm not sure if you see this, but this has the biggest pixels I've seen in 15 years. So now we install the drivers. And keep the fingers crossed that it's working. Yes, come on, come on. Yeah, okay. So far that was pretty successful. Let's make our render test and see if that actually made any improvement. Open up the media encoder. Take the same file. Press play and hit the timer and let's see how fast this goes. Oh, this is going super fast. Damn, is this fast. The other one took 4 minutes 45. It's the same file. No way. No way. No freaking way. This took 20% of the time. This is so awesome. I mean, the computer that I'm using there, it's super old. With just upgrade from 50 euros, this machine might actually be usable again. I mean, that's exactly the reason why I did this video, because I feel oftentimes we feel like, or everybody tells us, we need this computer, we need this camera, we need all these kind of fancy equipment before we can actually start making proper videos, pictures, whatever it is. But then again, the stuff that you already have usually works out totally fine. I mean, it's the same with the camera, right? It's really what you make out of that gear, not the gear itself. So if there's one thing to take away from today's video, then it shall be that the stuff that you already have, the gear that you already have, is probably way better than you think it is. You just need to figure out how to use it properly or how to upgrade it properly. Now I'm actually gonna get onto editing this video and then we'll meet again in the next video. Until next time.